Emily here from MiaThrives. I'm super excited to be filming this video in my new home. So me and my partner are now first-time homeowners, so super exciting, but also sometimes a little bit scary, and moving into a home has kind of brought up some new challenges, so I wanted to make this video to chat a bit about that, and also just to get some info from the community and kind of start a conversation about, you know, what works for people, if anyone has any suggestions. So moving into the home, right off the bat, we needed to do some fixing up. So through that process, it's kind of been trial and error, figuring out what works for me, things I can and can't do. One thing, using a caulking gun, I gave it a try. It blistered my fingers almost immediately. So I kind of just realized, you know what, that's just not going to be a job for me. And same with painting. I found using the large paint rollers just put too much pressure and friction on my fingers and was causing a bit too much blistering. But I found what I could do was I could do all the cutting, painting all the edges. You can get mini paint rollers or mini sponges. So there were still lots of things that I could do and save some of the other jobs for my partner. Another challenge that I have is getting things open. So I struggle opening most things. And one hack that I found works really well for me is using an elastic band. So if you put an elastic band, it really helps create some friction, and you don't have to push so hard to get it open. So I've really found that saves my fingers. When I moved out for the first time in university, I was living on my own, and my mom was not too far away, and she often helped me out with grocery shopping, but when she wasn't able to, I had a really great friend who we would coordinate the days that we were getting together, that she would meet me a few blocks sooner at the grocery store to help me carry my groceries, because it was a lot of weight to have on my shoulders, and carrying things was causing blistering. And then when she'd help me get home with my groceries, before she'd leave, she'd make sure to open my jars, my juice, things like that, and close them not as tightly, so that when I was home alone, I wouldn't struggle or blister my fingers trying to open things. And one of my friends, Deanna, which I will put a video below to how she uses elastic bands with RDEB to do painting. She uses them in her day-to-day life to do lots of things. So I know that that's something that works for me. It works for her. It can work for a range of different forms of EB. So we would really love to hear your experience if this is a hack that works for you, and I would really love to hear any other hacks that anybody has. Alright guys, thanks, bye!